What is up, everybody? It's your boy Gamer-Ren, and we are back for another gameplay of BIOMUTANT. So in this video, we're gonna proceed to talk to Noko, or Noko, not really sure, but that's kind of the GNOT Groomer. So I'm not sure if it's a he or she, but yeah, I mean, I am excited to see this gameplay and see what happens. Hopefully we get a chance to fight a boss. But other than that, so far I am enjoying BIOMUTANT. It is a great game. But let me know in the comment section if you are playing BIOMUTANT now. Are you enjoying it? Or if you don't have it, are you planning to get it? More importantly, thank you for tuning into this channel and watching this video. Please feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe for more content, and enjoy.
Nighttime is ending. Bullseye. Hot metal. Talks about how the myriad glow so much brighter than the weak Pichu right now. Found some e-waste? Worthwhile. That's not going to heal well. You always find good use for things like that. Ah, some wood scrap. Always happy to find that. key energy. Ice cube. Right where it cuts. Took care of it. Bullets everywhere. Go make the most of the day. Ah, the GNOT pen. Noko never leaves this place. She's always put the living things first. Let's see. Nooks isn't an easy language, but at least it's manageable. She says she is so happy to see you again. Noko remembers you used to chase around with so much energy and is glad to see you haven't lost any of that spark. But that's all long gone now, though. Memories show us where we've been, not where we're going. Is sure they'll come back on their own once you stop forcing them. Hopefully not to haunt you, though. You've suffered enough already. Noko remembers those days too, but she never lets herself wallow in them, no matter how tempting that can be. She sees you're back to buck with Lupa Lupin. Can't see how there's any way to avoid that now. Not for long, at least. She says the horrors of your younger days were enough to ruin anyone, but not you. You've got all that cheer about you still. Noko says history is like the trail you've been on. You can walk back down it any time you like, until it's worn smooth. But you get to blaze your own trail from here. Then you are stronger than her. She can't help wanting Lupa Lupin to pay for what he did to her GNOTs, despite the fact it's against her nature.
There's a bright day coming!
Hey, that's going to get you burned.
The only one getting burned around here is you.
That stings.
Oh, do you want some first aid for that?
Asks how many paths you've wandered in the world, and if you ever wonder about what might have changed if you'd taken different ones. You can't do everything you want, can't go everywhere, can't see everything, only what you can. So happy the world is going to live, would have been crushed to see all the GNOTs die with it. Likes that you stood up for the world and spurred your way toward helping it out. Glad you saw the light with the myriad. They always bring a sparkliness to any day, And sometimes the nights too.
Amun.
Says that's only for a little while, and when your eyes clear, you see everything even better than before.
Pendrine senema.
But let's not speak of that now.
Inyavaldo.
She has an idea where the Majut might have gone, as there's no other place it likes as much as its own corner of the open wild. She's even named it the MJUTMEADOW.
Aplitonumuta. Amun. Pala.
The Majut will recognize the scent you've attracted while being here, so it'll probably trust you enough to follow you.
Monibasa.
You should lead the Majut back here when you find it. It's going to take time to get it calm enough to be able to ride out to the World Eater.
Inyavaldo. Polakudo. Ferena masalapo.
She's sad that something as wild as the hoof puff can't be tamed, but has to come to terms with the fact that you need to stop it. Look at those notices on the board. Too bad the GNOTs couldn't read them. If you wander around here, you might find Noko. She just loves those GNOTs. Nope. Watch your... Whoa, smell that? Biohazard nearby. How do you get from here to there? You found the MJUTMEADOW. Watch out for the Majut. Your mind expands. It's time to do what's right, for certain values of right. Says back in the old times, sludge just piped into your house. Now you must wait for a truck to bring your sludge to you, and theirs is late.
Mi mai keller ajude potano.
They're desperate for their sludge. Could you figure out what happened to the sludge truck?
Woutwan plazie. Manapupei e pankenetish.
Thinks, yeah, the sludge truck is late all the time, but never this late.
Zibrik namtia.
Says the sludge truck usually comes from that direction.
Ein ouch alla juge.
Just go find the truck and figure out what happened to it.
Tui tabletia.
Otherwise, they're going to run out of sludge fast.
Tui tabletia.
Seems choked up about it, but it might just be the air crud around here.
Veitsum paptiansibia.
Always glad to have you stop by to talk.
E mahoriu tulu Adrianku.
Feels like a river runs through you.
Monidasa asil natu.
Now that the Majut is back in the pen, it seems calm. But Noko is still concerned.
Andro?
She says the Majut is still anxious, but fortunately she knows just the thing it needs to calm down.
Urasa tubut. Ferena masalapu.
The Majut once found and ate a bonbon gummy by mistake, and that the chewing really calmed it down.
Aplitonumuta. Amun. Masanmal.
She says that you should find some bonbon gummies for the Majut by the crossway. At least, that's where she found some last time.
Urasa tubut. Masanmal. Domale tuk.
She figures the choosies from the old world are made from gummy trees, but wouldn't be surprised if they were actually made from some chemical concoction, though. So bright out now. Wheel the control box handles to buzz the wire. Wired up and ready to go. You make that work. Shield your eyes if the daylight hurts you. Nothing can stop you. You flick the switches in order to green-light the current and activate the electrons in the panel. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. The loop is electrified enough to spark. That's a motored blind box dispenser. These auto markets were quite popular in the long gone for those... That's just awful. Watch your step around here. Cranks like these usually need to be wound to operate the dispenser. What you see is what you get. Once it's out of the blind box, that is. Keep your eyes sharp. Hard to see in the dark. Always glad to have you stop by to talk. Says you... With its attention diverted to the chewy bonbon gummy, the Majut calms down. But Noko is still concerned. She's relieved the Majut has calmed down, but you'll need a heavier sit-tight to ride it than the one she's got.
Arialoche nui mumera.
The only sit-tight she can think of that would be heavy enough is one she's spotted mounted on an old-world mecha-Majut.
Chialdo male canoto. Andro?
If she remembers correctly, she spotted it at the SMILO Shopperia while scavenging for treats for the GNOTs. That's not so far away.
Anaro lute. Arialoche nui mumera.
Seems the old world had plenty to offer, an all-in-one place for those obsessed with material things. Almost too much, if you ask her. A land as tough as you. Itchy trigger finger. Shot through. You don't have the key energy for that. Breathe in that day shine. The SMILO Shopperia. Guess shopping here put a smile on your face. Get on. Not opening for you. iBoxes like this are few and far between. However, that's no great loss. Talking pictures from the aforetimes lacked a message. Biohazard makes your skin crawl. You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Looks like it'll work. Worrying to have tons of rock and soil above you. Now, you need to loosen the bolts without rattling the MJUTMEADOW. Just a few moves left. Make them count. That's too much distress. That's it. The sit-tight is loose. Time to stop horsing around and get the sit-tight back to Noko. Now that the MJUT's got a mouthful of bonbon gummy and the brand new sit-tight is in place, the MJUT is ready to ride. Noko's been training another fantabulous little critter that'll hopefully become a distraction for the hoof puff when you confront it. She's called them GLITTERMOTHs, and the best way to find them is to go talk to Mito. She's asked him to keep them somewhere safe. You'll find Mito at BRIGHTLIGHT. He's a light-headed fellow, but hopefully he'll remember where he stored the moths. She's noticed the front teeth seem to be a little loose, so you might be able to pull them out with the pull hook. Pick your path carefully by whatever you can see. See that e-waste? You could use that for sure. There's a serenity about this spot. This place is called Brightlight. Mito lives close by. Let's see. With the world getting darker by the day, there's not much time left to save it. And even though you've just met, he feels you're bound to play a huge part in that. Claims to be a simple lamp maker, bringing light into the world as best he can. You found your way through the darkness. You shine like the sun in the sky, but will you use that power to warm the world or burn it? Hopes you see how much good you can do with power like that, and how easy it is to let it drive you mad. No matter where your path takes you, though, it's important to remember where you came from. The past brightlights the present. Wonders if you know how much of an effect you've had upon the world. Your presence changes things like light changes darkness. Did you realize that when choosing where to shine? Says he can see that in the way you brighten everything up. So happy you know you're helping brighten the world. There's plenty of it that's still worth saving. Whatever happens to the world, you shone as bright as you could. That matters more than you know. Says you did the right thing in taking up with the Myriad. They buy lots of his lamps. That's a tribe that believes in the bright things in the world. It's clear you do. Nothing shines as bright as being right. Says he can see by the twinkle in your eyes that you're not here to talk about your allies. He assumes you are here to be enlightened. He can't blame you, as everything just feels dark and hopeless these days. There's something about you, like you're knit together. Your fate's connected. What you've said, he feels too. So why not call him Me Too? He senses you're like the dayfly, living every day like it's your last, afraid that when night comes, it might be proved right. Claims you both walk in different types of darkness, but you guide yourself by the same light. Mito says he's not only into those who shine bright, he likes things that glitter too. He reckons you haven't seen a glittermoth, and says it's about time you did. Even though they're nesting near gone grass, they never run out of glow. Finding yourself a glittermoth would give you that glimmer of hope you need to continue all the way to the end. Glows with delight at your bright passion for the light. Don't hug your mount, it's not your friend. Tap hard. Disgusting. Biohazard. Just gross. That's some sharp wood scrap there. Watch for splinters. Might not need that now, but you will later. That place there's a real fixer-upper, not an entirely lost cause. It's time to create your own path. That's a Terra Globus from the back in time, an atlas mapper that unearths ground wreck. You need to swivel the Globus's bearings to get the atlas mapper to work. fading. Who'd leave rubber scrap lying around like that? There's no time to look back. Too busy moving on. This rope seems solid. Not going to... GLITTERMOTH Cave is right here. Such a bright day to wander around in.
Andro?
That's enough glittermoths to make her plan work.
Pialtuma.
She wants you to stop worrying about the paths you've ridden and focus on the inevitable road ahead, the one that leads to confrontation with the World Eater.
Ingavaldo, minalagimamo.
The hoof puff is evidence of the duality of evolution, utterly beautiful and grotesque at the same time.
Kala.
She means that the hoof puff has had more time to eat at the root as it's been isolated in the Knoopstonies mountains.
Beri? Inadabsunka?
So, based on that alone, she reckons it has suffered as much damage as the northwest root that's hidden beneath the surf.
Kala, sana yote. Ritsentede.
The rocky ridges have been called the Knoopstonies around here for as long as she can remember. It's said the stone was grey before, but somehow changed colour over time.
Alright guys, I really enjoyed that gameplay. It was awesome. So now that we have a new GNOT, a stronger one and a faster one, we're gonna go ahead and proceed to defeat our next word eater. And yeah, finally. So I mean, it's gonna be, I think, our third word eater. But yeah, let me know how I did in the comment section below. And so far, did you enjoy my gameplay? Did you feel like I need to do more voiceovers? Please leave that in the comment section. More importantly, I'd like to take a moment to thank you for tuning into this channel and watching this video, and I appreciate you as always. This is your friendly YouTuber Gamer-Ren. Until next time, peace.